So, little bookish marathon that I want to do like today. So here are the books that I want to read or finish this month. I'm just gonna take her because I have a quilt that my friend made, that my friend Avery made, and I don't want her near the quilt because it's pretty and it just matches my place of black and white and red. It's very pretty. Anyway, um, and also it kind of hides a little hole that she made in my like sofa cushion in the middle because she wanted to go there because her friend Chewy, like the other one that I had before Belle, well with Belle before she passed away, she loved to go and sleep in the middle of my sofa. She would climb on it and she would go and sleep there. Belle doesn't go on her own anymore, but like she used to go there all the time. But it used to be Chewy's favorite spots. She would go all the time, and even she made a dent in the sofa. But like her big butt, like it was, yeah, really, like it was a half circle now, like the way the cushion was. But Belle, she had the brilliant idea to go at one point after Chewy passed away, and because it used to smell like Chewy, she would try and get more percent, I guess. So she ripped it open. Yeah, she's trouble. She's a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'm just gonna put her back up here. Usually she's gonna stay there, but she's probably gonna walk around, or she's gonna slip off because it happens. Okay, so I want to finish Nikki Pup um, by jael&Belle. It's a French book. It's got cadeau, so it's like basically the voice. So she gets the girl that goes to the voice basically, which is book 5. So I need to finish this. Definitely, the lighting is a little weird. Anyway, but yeah, I need to finish this. I also need to finish Project Hail Mary, which I listened to audiobook because the French version it's hard to get into. But yeah, I need to finish Project Hail Mary. I have like 3 hours left to the audiobook, so like I'm pretty much to the end. So I need to finish that today because we have a humongous storm outside, and I'm not going out to work because yeah. um, oh, she's really cute right now. She's listening to the noise that my father's making upstairs because there's no insulation, so it's like yeah, she likes to listen to him. No, 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 but um, and I also started as audiobook because I listen to an audiobook at home while I do some cleaning and stuff. And yesterday I started Conference of the Birds by Ransom Riggs, and this is book 5 in his Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children series. So I also need to read that today. Oops. I will try and do that. Stupid stand. The phone fell off the stand. Okay. So yeah, these are books I'm planning on reading. And yeah, let's get on to it. So the first book, I'll start with this one. I really need to finish this one today. Another thing that I need to do today is I have this notebook where I take notes about the books that I read, um, and I draw little drawings representing things that happen in the book. So if I stop reading, it's to put notes. No, okay. She has fallen asleep. She is asleep right now. Oh, she's awake. I think. Not sure. she is producing a lot of heat, so she's really, really hot. But she had fallen asleep, and this little vibration she just did with her little paw is just because I was holding her, like, the way I'm holding her, she doesn't really like that, so she just starts vibrating. It's cute though. And I'm not hurting her, I'm just holding her. Um, she's just weird. Anyway, I'm probably gonna let her go free. So she can explore, and if you hear chewing in the background, she's eating books that she can't eat. That are her own. And she's gone. Okay. She has a little spot where she likes to sleep near the bookshelf, and it's so cute. I'm also at chapter 13 of the book, and once I get to chapter 21, I'm planning on taking a little break. I have a bookmark there um, to like go eat and get coffee because, yeah. And also, these books are kind of older, and they're like the main characters in high school, but like it feels a little younger. It's not bad, but it's just younger, and like the characters are just like sometimes kind of dumb. Like the main character is so annoying. She is currently there doing it. Oh, she's leaving now because she knows she's being watched. I'll give her some privacy. But yeah, she knew she was being watched. That's why she stopped chewing her book, but she was eating her book. So here's an example of how like I think sometimes this book is kind of stupid. So because they are doing a the voice type thing, so they do like a video to introduce themselves, and then it's getting published on the TV. Like I mean, it's not getting published, but it's like put on the internet and like people can watch it and like see the candidates. Well, there's this girl and she does her video and she's like, "Oh, I like the band Pink Floyd," and she tells a lot about herself. Like she likes the color black and red, and things like that. And then one of the main characters, she well, the main character actually, yeah, the main character, like she should know this, but she's like, "Oh, the band Ping Pong. That's what one of our friends Alea was listening to last year. She really liked." But you're supposed to be the one who is really into music, and you don't know what Pink Floyd is, and you call it ping pong? Really? And then her boyfriend corrects her. What? How dumb can she be? Like, I know she likes Beyonce, but still. the age of this book really shows. With like the opening gala thing for like the voice type thing, because we have a mention of the group LMFAO. So like, you know, I'm sexy and I know it, and like the neon colors and all their style. Um, it really shows. But hey, who hasn't done any type thing in their school dances or school like can I say that, like the yeah, spectacle thing that they do every year? Like who hasn't done that? Because I remember we did that, and my teacher was doing the Jesus that you see in all their the LMFAO videos. Yeah, my teacher was doing Jesus. It was so funny. Um, yeah. The main character, she's just really annoying. Like she's like, oh, like we should all do like one of the teachers is just like, oh, we should all do um there's like a bunch of artists today because this book is in French, translate it for everyone. Like there was a bunch of artists today, and like that inspires people, like David Guetta, Florida, LMFAO, and then the main character, she just thinks, yeah, but, and one of the teachers is like, oh, what are you thinking, Emily? And then she's like, well, you know, I have an idea, but like, does it have to be like songs from old people like Cindy something? I'm pretty sure she's thinking about Cindy Lauper, but I'm not entirely sure. But and then everyone's like, why? And then her thoughts are like, or worse, old oldies, like old songs like that, older than Cindy whatever. Um, a song from time of the dinosaurs, or even before the dinosaurs, before the first cavemen, from the time of the monkey tam tam, like the just like when you know men were just monkeys. I guess that's what she meant. um, but like, and then people are like, well, you know the song "Don't Stop the Music" by Rihanna. Well, it's an homage to Michael Jackson, and Michael Jackson is from the '80s. It's like, stop being annoying. We get it. You like to be the center of attention, so please stop. Anyway, Okay, I don't know if you guys hear this, but the bunny is like trying to wash herself and then she's like complaining as she does it. um, Again, the main character is being like very annoying because some of the characters are talking about like the fact that some of them speak other languages than French. Because this takes place in Quebec, so it's like, where I live, basically. And the main character is like, oh, well, that kid must also speak Martian. Like, why are you being so mean? I think the popularity of being into like The Voice or like Star Cadeau, that's what it's called. I think it just makes her nuts. Like, it makes her like mean towards people, and it makes no sense. Like, why is she so mean? And then someone is being said that he looks like Avicii. Is that how you call his name? You know, the guy who sings "Hey Brother." um, but yeah, so I will take a note because of this book because I need to take some notes. Notes are better for like when I review the book. Because yeah. Again, she's being mean. Like, it's just the next page, but like, okay, I get it this time. There's this guy named Nathan who, um, keeps talking about his dog. Like, it's getting annoying. Little Honey, but like he keeps talking about her dog. It's like, okay, we get it, but also I'm like that. I keep talking about the bunny. So there's also a guy in this book that I can't stop thinking of him as the guy who did a pool ad like for TV. So like it's for like a yeah, he just basically spent all day in a pool and it's like the ad for like that pool store. And everyone just calls him like Pool Plus, which means like the name of the place is like Piscine Plus. So they just call him that all the time. And every single girl like were freaking out about him for a while. Even like the main character was like freaking out about him for like an entire book. But like the guy's in big poo. Okay, he's terrible. the main character would never be found wearing like a rocker bracelet. So like those leather bracelets, I actually enjoy those, but like she would never be found wearing that, and then she is wearing one in this scene, and I'm like, why would she be wearing it? And even her friend is like, why are you wearing that? Like, it's not your thing. I don't know what she's trying to do, but she's a weirdo. She's very weird. That main character's thoughts are just very strange. Okay, like so they're doing this like choreography thing for like the gala that's going to take place when their show is going to start, and one of the teachers is wearing like she has red hair that's probably dyed, and she has a chopstick in her hair as like knotted around her hair. So the main character, it's like she's like, what is the link between China, because chopstick, and green leggings? And she's like, green tea, ha 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 ha. I'm so funny. What? She's so dumb. Like, why is she? Yeah. this book kind of shows that showbiz is like kind of nuts because the main character, she's afraid of heights, and for like the opening like show, they have to basically jump off a platform on a ceiling, but like obviously with like harness and everything. But the main character, Emily, she's scared and she doesn't want to go and like jump off, and I understand her. But then one of the teachers is like, well, it's okay, sweetie, you don't have to jump, we'll just manage to make it look like you did, but you didn't. And then one of the other teachers there is like, well, it's going to be weird and hard to actually make her look like she hasn't jumped when she didn't, or something like that. Like, um, it's like it kind of makes the number that they want to do like bad. Like she's angry too, and it's like, oh, she has to do it basically. And the guy's like, she's scared, don't force her. I also have one chapter left, and this video is probably like an hour, 20 minutes. So chapter 21, a little break, definitely. So I'm back. With a coffee and half a grilled cheese that I already ate while I was, well, paused this video. Um, so I will be keeping, I'll keep reading this book, and yeah, I'm glad I'm almost done. These are pretty short, so that's good. So the girls have to wear like neon colors for like the show. I think that they're at the point where they get to do the first show, and one of them she's wearing gold, um, and some one of the girls is like, "You look like an Oscar," and then the girl's like, "What? Seriously, Katrin? I look like a statue?" And she's like, "Well, of a nice statue." It's kind of stupid. This scene is stupid. They're trying to like put on some costumes, and some of them don't get to wear them the way they want. One of them is complaining her skirt is too short. One of them is confused how a what's it called, a sleeveless top is going, like a camisole. I don't know, I can't remember what it's called in English, but like, I mean, it's not complicated. You got two armholes and one head hole, and then the bottom hole. Like, what? How is she confused? Yeah. Okay, so she's confused because the way our shirt top is, it's like the noodle strap, so it's like, but there's like six of them, so she gets confused, and also because they're actually like crisscrossing in the back, so she put it all backwards, and she's like, "I hate fashion," and then the main character's like, "Why do you hate fashion?" And she's like, "I don't know, I never know what to wear with what," and it's like, it's not my thing. Stupid allergies. The main character definitely paranoid. Um, the thing where basically when you're in like a play or whatever, to say good luck, you have to say break a leg. Well, apparently there's a similar thing, um, for like performances on like music or whatever, or at least in the book it has a thing. And she said thank you instead of. I'm just gonna translate it to what it says. I mean, what the word is in English, which is shit, basically. Um, you have to say like, um, the expression is just like shit. Um, and she's like, thank you, and then he's like, it's because you're supposed to say shit back, I think, and that's like bad luck if you say thank you or something. And she does, and it's like, she's like, oh no, I said thank you instead of what I was supposed to say. I'm like, what's gonna happen? Is my microphone gonna be plugged in? Am I gonna pee in my costume? Do I need to pee? This is stupid. There's one girl, she's always like, well, she has money, first of all, and her dad is like a music producer for like this, well, music production. And the main character, Emily, in one of the previous books, had a contract with him. But because of something that sort of happened, because of a friend, like that girl, like the Amanda girl who is rich and her dad's like a music producer, because of her, Emily lost her contract. So she really, really hates Amanda, and like, well, the reader also hates Amanda because she's really annoying. Um, and like everyone is like all excited and all freaking out because they did like a first concert like live and stuff. And Amanda's like, "Whoa, okay, guys, shut up. It's like you haven't performed in public before." I mean, no, they haven't, unless you're in your school like play or like talent show at the end of the year, like you know. um, so yeah, she's just very annoying. And then Emily's like, so what does that mean? Like, I need the info on that." So the character of Amanda is like complaining all of a sudden that she has a cramp in her foot, but like it's a thing that can totally happen to anyone, and it's like I know what that is. I have cramps in my toes. Like it's weird sometimes. So yeah. We have a lot of snow. So like my dad just mentioned the dog has been like jumping in the snow instead of walking because there's a lot of it. Well, just to show how much snow we have, this window here, yesterday it was only halfway, like the snow. It was melting a little, so it was like halfway. But now it's fully filled. That's how much snow we have. Again, the character of Emily doesn't know music. Like she's supposed to be a musician. Why does she not know who Guns N' Roses is? She's like Guns and Machin, which is a thing. Guns and things. So that guy that I was mentioning earlier that did the ad for pools, he's trying to get Emily to be his girlfriend, but Emily has a boyfriend already. And he used to date that Amanda girl, so he's a bit of a look at me, I know everything. Look at me, I'm perfect. I've been doing ads since I'm like 2 years old. He's annoying. They're all annoying in this, honestly, except for like William, which is Emily's boyfriend. He's basically the only normal person. Oh, maybe not. He's got a crazy family. So Emily's room in like the big house for like the like competition thing. She is with the girl that likes Guns N' Roses and Pink Floyd, and Emily's like, well, if you don't, I'm okay with you staying in the room with me if you don't listen to Pink Floyd extremely loud at night, and you don't do like weird voodoo ritual things that you know. Um, and she's like, all right, I won't listen to Pink Floyd as long as you don't listen to the Barbados Bimbo. um, and then Emily's like, hey, Rihanna's not a bimbo. Yeah, she is, definitely is. um, and yeah, Emily also has a lizard that at this point in the book, I'm not even sure what her name is anymore. Like, she either called her Anne too, in reference to her music teacher, Anne Chenery, that she doesn't like, or she called her Pearl. Oh yeah, she has a bearded dragon or something like that. But yeah, she has a lizard that she brought to the thing because apparently you can bring your animals, which is pretty cool. Oh, okay. So time for like the eliminations of like some of the people, and the two of like the teachers and the ones that have um they're hosting the show. They basically say, oh, we have favorites. So we have Jeremy, which is the guy who used to do ads when he was a kid, and the main character Emily. But then like one of the guys, he's like, "Oh, come here near me," and then they start like filming like a close up of Emily and Jeremy, and they're like doing like an interview type thing. And one of the producers, he basically asks them, he's like, "Oh, so you two go to the same school, right?" And then they're like, "Yeah," and then Jeremy's like, "Yeah, Emily and I are in the same band." And Emily's like, "Well, actually, he didn't care about me for like a very long time, and like it took me a while to get into the band because he didn't want me in the band." And then Jeremy's like, "Yeah, that's true." um, and then the producer or like one of the people there, her host, is like, "So you probably feel stupid then that you didn't, have her right away in the band because she's really good." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm stupid about that." And there's also another thing that I think I'm even stupider for, is that I couldn't keep her heart. Dude, like, you literally ambushed her and kissed her in front of everyone. And she didn't even like you at the time. Like, But she thought he was a little bit of a weirdo, and he's like he changes girlfriends every week. So like, no. Chapter 26. And at chapter 28, I'm going to take a little break, get the bunny, because she has not left the bathroom. Um, because earlier when I went to get her, she was like in the bathroom. Well, she ran into the bathroom because when she runs there is that she thinks that she cannot be caught. And she thought that I was going to catch her, but I just walked by her and she just like ran into the bathroom. She wants to have her freedom. They even mentioned Glee in this book. It's kind of weird. And like the fact that Glee just like popularized other songs that were already popular back in the day, and then it's just like they made it weird. Which yeah, like I can only think of one episode, and also Glee is very problematic, but I'm not gonna go into that. But yeah. must be very annoying for like people who participate in like those shows with people around them all asking autographs when especially it's not like in the context of like the band because I remember going to a thing like that, like a concert in my town a few years ago with my friend Sabrina, and we basically went to see that the one from the book. It's exactly the same, um, but it was called Mixmania, and I remember like we went to the concert and we could like afterwards get autographs of like the people that were there, but like it's in the context of them being there for that and not just like in the book where she goes to school and they're like, "Oh, Emily, can we have your autograph?" Seriously, she's at school. Leave her alone. If you want to have her autograph, go to a concert. Okay, so I got it wrong. Actually, the girl who has a father that is like a producer and whatever, a music producer, it's Maud. Like that's her name, and it's not Amanda, but like they're similar, so I got them confused. So yeah, it's Maud. Ooh, okay, so that Maud girl's trying to like have Emily sign like a lot of autographs. And like Emily doesn't want to do that. She wants to do her thing and spend her like break, her lunch, to hang out with her boyfriend or best friend. Like, just leave her alone. But like Maud just likes that to do that because Maud wants the attention that Emily has because she's always been like that and like she's trying to get attention. So yeah, she's annoying. So chapter 28, almost done reading the book. I'll pause the video and get the bunny, stretch, and go back to my reading afterwards. Here she is, the bunny. She was actually out of the bathroom and she was in her box, um, which is not her box, but it used to be the other one's box, and she just loves to hang out in the box when she misses her friend. So she was asleep in there. I went to get her. She's so cute, like, and she kind of looks like she's got antennas. I don't know if you can see it. Um, yeah, she has eyelashes that make her look like she's got antennas. It's cute. It's really, really cute. I like that. I can kind of see it, or at least I can't see it. It's focusing on me and not her. You can see them, right? Yeah, anyway. Her nose is cold. I'm just gonna take a note. I should do that while I'm taking a break, but I keep forgetting to take notes, so I will take them. My mom has called me for something. I'll be back. That bunny is out of her mind. So, she went in the bathroom because I let her go while my mom called me. She went in the bathroom and ate a dog treat that my dog has abandoned there that I didn't know she would get interested in, but she did. She ate the dog treat. Now she's biting for attention. She's annoying. There, she's got the attention. She's fine now. I want to place her here. She wants, like, she'll be near me and stuff. Like, there, like that. He's happy now. Or not. Hey, hey, no, no. I did not hurt her. She does not like it, but she stops when she does. I do that. No, press down. Oh, yeah. The attention. That's what she wants. She wants my attention. Vas-y, Charlie. Okay, so the kid, Nathan, who has the dog, again, he has to mention his dog, and he's like, if I had my dog here, I would be very, very happy. Of course, but please change subject. It's always his dog. Okay, so someone took someone's lipstick and used it to tag on a mirror in the house. Like, I'm sure it's kind of cute, I guess, but at the same time, boys did that and they destroyed the lipstick of a girl. And all of that because Emily just went to the bathroom because she has an interview and she's like, I have like food in my teeth and I don't want anyone to know. So like, okay, she's kind of annoying. And now I'm at chapter 30, and there's 36 chapters in the book, and I'm almost done. So yay! Also, it's been almost 3 hours since I've been starting reading, so yeah, I need to get a move on. So Emily makes a joke that it's like her food that she ate like the next day at school. She's like the food that she ate the previous night, the sum she ate wasn't good. So she's like, do you think I can like take food from school cafeteria and bring it to like the big house? And then her boyfriend, I think, um, yeah, her boyfriend replies, well, you could sell your lunches on eBay, and it's like a lunch from Star Cadeau, intact, not eaten. Like people would buy it, and like that annoying girl Maud, she's like, I want it, and then someone else is like, yeah, me too. It's like okay. So Emily is in a very big doo doo because the honey, the beautiful little idiot that she is, in the previous book, she has said that she composed a song and she also did music for the song. But the music for the song was done by Francis, a guy at her school, which is also in the band with Jeremy. But at the auditions, in the previous book, she has said to the judges, "Yeah, I composed a song." But apparently, she tried to tell them, "No, actually, I wrote the song, but the music was by a friend." But they didn't listen to her. So now, while she is in The Voice, I guess they basically told her, like, they said it to everyone that she did the music for the song, and now she's at school, and the guy's like, "Didn't you think that people would know? Like, that's my music. Like, why?" And she just thinks about herself, and he's like, "You've been signing autographs for 2 days now, and you didn't think 1 second to come talk to me? Like, she's annoying. She just wants to be popular. Like in this book, I mean, popularity gets to her head like a lot." So the guy, he's not really angry at her. He's like, "Okay, I will sell you the rights to the music." Was there a song? The bunny was not positioned properly. Okay. So I will give you the rights to the song. And she's like, "What, you want money?" He's like, "Nah, I want you to sing one of my songs tomorrow." And she's like, "Okay, sure, I can do that." He's like, "Also, here's the music on a CD." The song is called La Voleuse, the thief. The song says, "I am pretty, he is real. Look at me, I'm real champagne. A sun in a campaign, or what's it called? Countryside. I'm a sun in the countryside. Um, oh, I forgot that. Like, a desire, a kiss, sort of way, a busy, or busy, like a not a hummingbird, but that the bird that flies and makes a nest all the time in the same place. I forgot what it's called. How is she pretty? No, how much is she pretty, Emily? That line I don't know how to translate it, but go see inside. I am pretty. I am real. But underneath, I am so ugly. Everything is ugly. When I am afraid, do not come where everything dies. No one knows what is under my skin. That under my traits that are so pretty. That under my charm, I am happy. I think something like that. Charge your weapons. I am a thief. And my soul hidden under my hair, color of wheat, I think, um, or barley, I guess. Under the makeup, I am an outrage. I am pretty. I am real. But underneath, I am ugly. That's basically the song. Like, so yeah, she's in trouble. She wouldn't want to sing that, but hey, that's the thing. You stole a song, so you gotta sing his song. Look how pretty she is. My baby. Ay, ay, no, allez-y. Tiens. Ah. So she corresponds with the girl in France. And then she's like, for the expression of boyfriend, she's like, nah, no one uses that expression anymore. Um, which is like, mon ami de cœur, which is like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like basically means my boyfriend. And she's like, no one uses that anymore. It's like my guy now, mon mec. I'm like, what? I never heard like they use this, but yeah, of course, it's funny to me. The bunny must be annoyed that I keep moving her all the time. Every time I move her, she complains. Wait. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm. So the song, "The Thief," has been the guy Francis has thought that he would like basically break Emily's career, sort of, but turns out people loved it and they all think that it's the best song she wrote. I don't know if she said that was someone else, but yeah. And also, the bunny has reacted hearing a sound from upstairs. I don't know what scared her, but yeah. Okay, wait. Ow. Oh, oh. Ow. She didn't get enough attention. She just bit me. It's not like she doesn't get it. One chapter left. So that Amanda girl, like the one that tries to always get sympathy and like tries to be like everything is like about her. She has just said she's about to sing her solo song, and she says, "I have a broken heart. The truth is, my boyfriend Jeremy dumped me for Emily. Jeremy and Emily are not together. Emily doesn't like him. Well, she does, but obviously they have to have a love triangle. You know, triangle. Because yeah. No, I hate her. Okay, so finished it. It ends on a cliffhanger, and why? So okay, so there's this magazine that Emily likes to read, and she has been on in the magazine because she's like a voice or whatever. And then in one interview, she mentions that she wants to find her dad because her parents are divorced and it's a whole thing. She had no contact for years with like her father's side of the family. Now she has found her uncle, um, and like she found it in the first book, but and then she arrives at school one day after like the interview or whatever, and her best friend is like, Emily, Emily, have you seen this? Have you seen the cover? Have you seen the magazine? And Emily's like, what? Am I on it? Am I on the cover? She's like, no, you're not on the cover. It's not you. It's your dad. What? Because she did say that she wanted to find her dad. But why would he be found and interviewed by a teen magazine? You know, Anyway, I finished it. I will now go and finish Project Hail Mary. I'm probably going to be doing other things while I do that, so I might stop doing the recording of this video right there. Oops. But first, let's see where I am in Project Hail Mary. Just to give an update. I have 3 hours and 35 minutes left of the audiobook on Audible, which is also chapter 22. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna stop the recording, I think, and just like read. I'll go read the audiobook. Just trying to see where exactly chapter 22 is. Okay. The bunny is complaining, as she does. Like, if she's not happy the way she's positioned, she should just move, but no, she's too lazy. Okay. So, that much left. It's pretty good. I'm almost done. I haven't been listening to it much because, well, I haven't worked like very, very long days. So I didn't get to like listen to it at work because I listened to my audiobooks at work. But I'm almost done. So gonna be ready for watching the movie when it comes out. So excited. So yeah, I'll go read and enjoy this 2-second clip of the bunny. Oh, so cute. Okay, so while I wasn't filming, I went to get the mail because I'm waiting for some things. Didn't show up yet because I guess no one wants to go into that temperature. And that weather, like, it's crazy. But I also been listening to the audiobook while I was going to get the mail, so I made some progress in Project Hail Mary since last update. So I have 2 hours and 12 minutes left of the audiobook, and I'm in chapter 25. Um, yeah, so I still have a few chapters left, and we just got a chapter where it's like, ooh, we did what we were supposed to do, and we can save the world, basically. But of course, this is an Andy Weir book, so it's not gonna be exactly like you plan. Obviously, there's more chapters, so something will happen. I also know what happens because I read it before. It's a reread, actually, so. But yeah, it's really, really good. And it's kind of cool that I finished, almost finished it, and also been listening, watching a video earlier too, um, because I needed a break from listening to audiobook and reading. So I watched a video of books. So anyway, I'll go back to the reading now. Okay, so the 2 hours are over. I did finish reading Project Hail Mary, finally. My phone. It was amazing. I love that book so much. And now I just can't wait to go watch the movie. So, Avery, can we go? I really, really want to watch this. I mean, I've been waiting for like 2 years to watch the movie. Yeah. So now I'll go listen to the audiobook for Conference of the Birds, and yeah, or I might just read chapter 4 on my own, like while I do the video, because like I don't know. But yeah, I think I'll just read it here. Am I the only one, by the way, that hates those jackets? Okay. I just had a notification, so I was like, "What is that?" It's just my phone services that like something. I will just be reading chapter 4. And also, by the way, I've been listening to a very like amazing audiobook that I found on YouTube of these books. Um, it's by Anxious Undertaker or Anxiety Undertaker, something like that. He's just amazing at reading, so I just listen to his books most of the time. His reading, and yeah, it's not the same when I read it myself, but it's really good. I did read this, by the way, also years ago. I'm rereading a lot of my books to see if I like them or not. So I really like that one. Anyway, I'll shut up and read. so cute. I'll go get her because she's just so cute and I want her. I'm gonna pet her. Okay, I checked if she had some poop. Sometimes she does have poop on her booty, and it's kind of gross, so. She's complaining again. It's her favorite pastime. So there's one character I specifically like in the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, and it's Enoch because he's just like he says everything he thinks, and it's just hilarious. Um, so basically, one of the characters, the one who is invisible, Millard, he goes to like say that I snuck out last night and had a midnight chat with a friend. You remember Perplexus and Amelis? And then Enoch replies, "You bothered him at midnight." I mean, yeah, I mean, sure, don't go bother someone at midnight. Um, and then Miller's like, "People as old as Perplexus hardly sleep." Ah, okay. Still, you went to bother him in the middle of the night. Anyway, again, he says, um, so the main character Jacob, he asks, how would you relax around here anyway? And Enoch says, "Oh, the anchor has its pleasures. I could always view a hanging or have a mud bath in Fever Ditch." He gestured to the muddy stream beside us. No, no, it's kind of gross actually. Um, even for him. So the hanging, I see it happening, but swimming in a ditch, no. And one of the newer characters in the book, she's like, "Hey, he was joking, right?" And the main character's like, "I think so, but not sure." Which probably he wasn't joking. I was probably telling the truth. It's so strange. claws. Her claws are so sharp. Okay. So, main character Jacob, he says, I could definitely use a shower. Ow. And then Millard replies, you quite seriously need one, I'm afraid. This section of Fever Ditch is infected with flesh-eating microbes. Flesh-eating what? I said, horrified. Don't worry, they're slow. It would take them probably a full week to eat you whole. That's Enoch who replied, of course. It's like, okay. Don't freak out the new kids in the group. Ah, what's she doing? Oh, okay. She's tickling me, like, her mustache is like the... She's cute, though. I can't be mad at her, she's adorable. And she likes to climb up, so, and explore. I'm gonna hold her so she doesn't fall off. Oh, she wants to climb, but she can't. She was stuck, okay. There. How? Hey, no, hey, no. No, okay, die voll, halt. No, no. She's adorable. She loves to scratch. And bunnies have a tendency to do that for some reason. I don't know. I guess because they have burrows in general. And she also likes to do that on a blanket. It's so cute. Her booty is hot. She didn't pee, but her booty is really hot. Ow! Moppa! Goes voll. Okay. I can't stop petting her, otherwise she starts biting. Okay, count. note time. Hey, X. Cute, X. Yeah, hi. Okay. Hey, can't wait. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. No. Hey, okay. Usually she'll play with a pen. Okay, I think she decided to. Nope, she wants a shirt. Okay. Whoop. Ouch. No. There. So we'll just talk. Okay. Ja, du still. Ja. Oh, finished the chapter. I am exhausted. I've basically been reading all day, so exhaustion has finally kicked in. So I will stop and probably take a nap. And I've read enough. I mean, I finished 2 books and read an entire chapter of another. So she will be run around a little more. She's gonna run until I go to bed, which is the time I'll put her in a cage and she would sleep and eat. So I like her making videos with her because she always like gives people winks. Should be her channel, honestly. Oh, well, she'll go free. And I will go sleep.